At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. We concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow, the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.
Welcome back to the Geelong Cricket Show, and we must say a very good morning and a sincere thank you to a couple of outstanding viewers out there. Ernie Sheridan from St Albans. He's our Ernie, steering St Albans up the ladder in the Bellarine Peninsula Cricket Association with his opening pace bowling. And, by the way, Lily and the girls from East Belmont. Good morning, Lily and the girls. I promised I'd say hello to Lily. Bumped into them down to the RSL Kmart last Saturday afternoon as they took a break from the game of cricket. Good on you, Lily. How much did you take home? And to Dominic Malaspina, the big Dom from the Geelong City Sharks. Congratulations, big fella. His 300th game. And Dean Oliver, I'm sure you join with me. Dom has been a great servant for Geelong Cricket and particularly the Geelong City Sharks Cricket Club.
Most certainly. He's played everywhere from the 1st to the 6th, I think, for City over the years, and great club stalwart for the club. Well
played, Dom. Keep it up, mate. Many more runs to come. GCA, that stands for the Geelong Cricket Association. Couple of issues as we continue.
Do you think people wouldn't have known what that meant, Graham?
Well, they're supposed to be the biggest cricket association in the Victorian Country Cricket League. So therefore, one would think if you're the biggest, you'd be the best, you'd be the most progressive, wouldn't you?
Well, look, there's been a few things that, you and myself have noticed that clearly they are not the best.
Well, we want up-to-date issue. Where are we on the $150 for payment for umpires, please? And or the appointment of 2 umpires at all Division 1 first 11 games? Because that's what we would like to see in place before the end of the season. And that's coming from the cricketing public, not just this particular table of knowledge.
Do you think they actually watch the show, Graham? I mean, we haven't had any correspondence come in here from the GCA to say these issues have all been tabled and we're going to deal with them right now.
Well, we will follow that up with the secretary.
Because it'd be great if we had something come in and said, okay, issue number 1, umpires, 150. We can't do 150, we'll do 140. Right. Send something in.
Send something in. That is now the question of the grand final of the Division 1 GCA first 11. Where will that be played?
Hey, you're off the bandwagon. A whisper around town was you just getting off the bandwagon?
I'm not getting off the bandwagon. I'm suggesting that...
You're going to hop off the bus then?
Newtown and Chewell, Stinton Oval is still being very well prepared. But I understand, Dean Oliver, you have got some concerns after last weekend. You reckon maybe the centre turf area needs a little bit more work?
Look, our Dean Oliver's house going to be bricked this week now because of that.
Oh, you put me on the spot here, Graham. Look, Stinton Oval, without doubt, is one of the premier venues for cricket in Geelong. They've got a magnificent clubroom set up, fantastic scoreboard. The ground surface is top class, and I think a lot of accolades should go to Amethyst Football Club for staying off the ground during football season, training up on the old ground. It's fantastic. But the game's played on the square, and I'm sorry, the square is a disgrace. There's been absolutely none or very little preparation gone into that square for this year. We played there on Sunday, and after 9 overs, the ball was absolutely wrecked. And it's a disappointment because, as I say, you're on the right track. I think venue-wise, it's fantastic. It's got everything going for it except the square, which is very disappointing.
Dino, you've come up with maybe an alternative suggestion that could be on a independent ground, I believe.
Look, I've been pushing this wheelbarrow since the start of the season, Graham. If you haven't been listening, clean your ears out. I said that the Geelong Cricket Club, the ground where, the best cricket's played, why are we not playing there? Finals cricket. It is central. Everyone would be there to watch the game. Look, Newtown's a good spot. It's a very good spot to watch cricket, I must say, great ground, but the centre decks, they need a lot of work, and I don't think that's going to happen before the end of the season. We know what we're going to get when you go to the Geelong Cricket Ground, and fantastic spot. That's where you'd just love to play finals cricket. It'd be similar to the Geelong Football Association, Graham, playing at Skilled Stadium.
However, there was a particular gentleman who is currently coaching one of the leading clubs in the Geelong Cricket Association. I do recall a couple of seasons ago, who sat in this very studio and looked me straight in the eye when I suggested playing the Geelong Cricket Association Division 1 Grand Final at the Geelong Cricket Ground, should it be available. And there was a very vehement never. Now, you know, if that's coming from a GCA official, what chance have we got of getting that particular momentum into being when it would appear that the GCA Committee of Management or Executive are dead set on making sure that the grand finals or final are played on local GCA grounds? Dino, you're on the committee. You're on the grounds committee, aren't you?
Walk him straight into the.
No, it places you in a very difficult situation, doesn't it?
No, not at all, Graham. I agree 100%. I think the Geelong Cricket Association, if I'm not wrong here, is a founding member of the Geelong Cricket Club.
Yes.
And they support the Geelong Cricket Club. So I don't see any reason why our grand final, at least, cannot be played at Cardinia Park if the ground is available. Mm. And if that cannot be determined until a week out from the game, we can have a Geelong ground as backup. Not a problem. Not a problem. I don't see a problem in it at all.
Well, there's the views. Let's get some answers, and we can continue talking about the ground issues, because they're going to get very important as the season goes on. During the week, the GCA Country Week squad, initial squad was announced. Interesting to see that there's been players from Division 2 and also a Division 3 club being selected in that squad, although I do understand, again, that squad has been named without any form of consultation with the players who have been named regarding their potential availability.
How many players are unavailable out of that list then, Graham?
I don't know how many would be unavailable, but looking at it, there's at least 2 or 3 that definitely, with work commitments, being teachers, etc., for instance, would not be available. And the GCA website, we are still not getting the correct scores coming through for the paper, the Geelong Advertiser, and we're still having difficulties with particularly Sunday games. Dino, what's your view as far as, should there be any difficulties?
A lot of the responsibility goes back to the individual clubs, Graham, and they have to. They have a set protocol to follow, and if that's done correctly, there shouldn't be a problem. And for each game being played, it's up to both clubs to put their individual information online, and then you'll get the correct results. If one club is late or doesn't do it, it doesn't gel. It just doesn't work. As far as the Sunday results go, it's very difficult. I know from our club's point of view, we always put the information online straight after the game. Unfortunately, the advertiser has a out for vacation sign every Sunday. The information goes through and it sits there till Monday. So it's not a problem with the clubs in that instance. Well,
then here where it says Leopold versus Grovedale not submitted, shouldn't actually say that.
No, it shouldn't say that. For more intensive purposes, yes, it's been submitted, but the shop's closed.
We'll follow up at that. I'll have a talk to Jason Shields, the sports editor at the Geelong Advertiser, and ask him for an explanation. And I'll report back to you again next week as we go to a break on the Geelong Cricket Show, and we'll be back to talk GCA Division 1 after this.
At Bendigo Bank, we like to help communities grow. we concentrate on delivering you great products and services.
I like you so very much. So much, in fact, I gotta wake you up. It's not that I have words.
Because we know that if you grow,
Wanna see you rugged.
the community will grow with you. At the Bendigo, it starts with you.